everyone, welcome to our ML Audio. ML Audio is a soundboxes supplier, and we have our own factory. We make the soundboxes for more than 20 years old. We have our own engineer, our own designer, and our own factory. So you can see we have three tabs here in our center room. The first part here is the Coaxial system, and the second part is our active monitor here, or this part is the monitor, and this part, the third part, we call it the line area part. So today I'm gonna tell you two parts of it, the third part and the second part. So today I will introduce you the monitor and the line area system here. Now let me to introduce the monitor here. You can see the four monitors here in front of me. All of them are active, coaxial active monitor. As we all know, the monitor have two types. The first type is the active monitor, and the second type is the passive monitor. But today I'm gonna tell you, or introduce the fourth are all active. So first, let me introduce this one for you. You can see this one is M1. The model's name is M1. This one is the 10-inch coaxial active monitor. Here you can see the reference of it, like the curved sides and the side panel and like the plywood. All of this monitor we use the plywood, and this one we use the sand painting on the surface, so it's very stable and it will protect the plywood. If you scratch it, it won't leave the edge on the surface. And also you can see this one, it's very small, right? Because this one is about 10 kilograms, so it's very light. If you want to take it to your audio room, or you want to take it to other places, it's very easy to move it. And you can see the drag places here. It's very convenient to move it, just like this. And you can see the side panel here is very versatile. It has many functions here. Like basically, we have the power on and off power here, button here, and also the speak out here. Speak out, the function of speak out is to input the audio here. So if you want to hear your sound, if you want to make your sounds clearly, you better find a very high precision audio, then to put them from the speak out here, then you can hear your sound very clearly. And this here, you can see this is XL input here. And also we offer you the handphone input here, and the volume A, B, and also we offer you the Bluetooth. If you button it can change it to Bluetooth model. Let me to flip it over here so you can see more clearly. When you press it, it can change to Bluetooth model, and press it again, it will out of the Bluetooth. And also you can see this is a line or a mic here. You can change if you want. They have two types for you. If you want to use the line models here, you just press it, and if you want to change, you can light it up. And also you can see the DSP reset here. You can see they have 4 indicators here. If this one is light, means you are using the Bluetooth here. And if you see the clip is lighting, it means maybe your volume is too high, so you can lower it down. And this one, you can change it to control your DSP. Yes, we call it dB or sensitivity here.
you can screen it. And also you can see those five indicators here. It gives you 5 models. The first is normal, and the second is for DJ, and the third is voice, and the fourth is live, and the fifth is flight here. So this is all about the input. Oh, sorry, forget one thing. This is RCA input here, left and right. It's very important. So about the M1 active coaxial active monitor, we give you 3 types or 3 ways to input your audio. The first one is speak out here. This is the most classical here. And the second is XLR is also very popular. And the third is RCA. So these 3 types or this 3 way, all of it is for the input this audio. And so let's focus on the inside here. You can see this is a 10 inches woofer. The 10-inch woofer have 2 inches voice coil here. And also about this one inside, you can't see it, but actually we put 1.75 inches voice coil compression drivers inside here. So basically, in this little monitor, in its very small body, you will have 2 speakers. The first is the 10 inches woofers with 2 inches voice coil, and 15 and 1.75 inches compression drivers here. And this is all you have, all you need, and all you want. And about the surface here, you can see we added gray on the surface, so the function of it to prevent the dust entering it. And also you can see this little sticker, or we call it a logo here. You can see, or sometimes some of our clients will ask for like to print or to painting their logos on the grill. It's okay, but these samples we didn't printing the logo on the surface, just for you, and just let you know we can do it for you. So see it once more, then we will next to the next one. And the surface. And the side. See the bottom of it, you can see we have some bracket here, a little bracket. And if you touch it, you can see we give you some anti-water or anti-slide. The function, a little anti-slide, so it can't very smooth, like you can move it. So let's move to the next one. They are the same series, but this one is M2. We call it M2. It means it's different from the last one, right? And this one is 12 inches coaxial active monitor. Yes, this one is also active monitor. Just like what I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I said today I will introduce 4 monitors here, and all of them are coaxial active monitor. So let's focus on this one. So I'm sure many people you see they have different body. This one's bigger than this. You are wondering what's the difference between them. Actually, they are very different. Like this 10 inches coaxial active monitor, this one is 300 watts, and this one is bigger than this one. Like this one is 315 watts here. And also the woofers is also, but the woofers it's very interesting. The woofers is same as the woofer is a little different from this one. This woofer is 12 inches woofer. Just like I mentioned, this one is the 12 inches coaxial active monitor, so it will match with the 12 woofers here with 2.5 inches voice coil here. But the compression driver is a little different. This one's compression driver is 1.1750 inches here, and you can see the grill here. The grill here is the same function to prevent the dust entering it, but also can give you more crispy sound here. You can this monitor can make you hear the truth of the sound, make you hear the audio clearly. This one is very suitable for those working in the professional audio room. Sometimes they will to mix the sound or just to give the audio a little adjustment. And you can see this one is the same. The panel of it is the same as the last one, so I don't want to introduce, so I'm sure you have already remembered the last ones, but it's a little different here. I want to introduce to you is you can see AC input here. I didn't introduce to you last one. So take a closer at the surface heat. And this one is about 13 kilograms, and it covers 15.5 hertz to 20,000 hertz. So it's very wide. It can give you a better sound quality and can give you a 4 wide sound stages. And about this one, it's 4 ohms here. And the last one is also 4 ohms here. Today we will introduce for you 4 coaxial active monitors. All of them are 4 ohms. And again, I want to introduce to you the little here. You can see the function of it is just to fix them together, so it can't produce the resonance. And you can see the grill here. Inside of the grill, you can see some like the foam layer here, foam layer. Yes, and the foam layer will make the sound listens more clarity, will increase the clarity. So for those working in professional audio room, they can adjust their sounds or their audio files according to what they are hearing. And then let's move to the next, the big guys here. The big guys here is M3. So you can see they are the same serials here. M1, M2, and M3. M3 is the biggest in this series. M3 also have a very powerful, M3 is also powerful than the last two. This one is 400 watts here, and this one is the 50 inches coaxial active monitor. So it means, yes, it means it have 12 woofers here, but also have with 2.5 voice coil and 2 inches in compression drivers. Means in this big body you can have a powerful woofers and a powerful drivers here. This will give, when you hear your audio file, like when you are listening to the sounds you playing, you can get a real and true listening experience, just like what you play. And about this one, you can see the side of it is the same. You can see no matter how big the monitor become, but the panel is the same. All of them have three ways to input and output, just like this. Speak out, XLR, speak out, and RCA. Input and output have 3 ways, and also a button for Bluetooth and an indicator. And also you can see the volume A and B to control the volume. And also the headphone here is to change the volume of your headphone. 5 models here. You can remember the name it. And if you have your own logos, like you want to printing your own logo on the grill, you can tell me and you can send us your logos picture, and we can design for you like how to put your logo on the surface. And also some of your painting maybe is not suitable for painting on the surface. Maybe you can choose the next way, yes, to make a label and stick it into the grill, on the grill. And also this one, we use the plywood here, so it's very sturdy. Plywood means we combine too much layer wood together, so they become one slice or one layer. This kind of wood is very strong, so can give you a very good renaissance. And also this one with the sand painting. Sand painting will give the speaker, will give this monitor a wonderful and advanced reference. So next one, let me introduce this one. This one is also a 10 and 12 inches. This one is also a monitor here. You can see the surface and side of it. Let me introduce this one for you. And let me introduce it to you firstly. This one is very powerful. Even it looks like a little than the M3 here, but actually the M3 is 400 watts and the X12A it's 500 watts. So this one is powerful than this. Even it's later, smaller than M3. And also it covers 50 hertz to 12,000 hertz. So the frequency range is very wide, can give you a wide sound stage. And the sensitivity of it is very flexible. It can reach up to 1036 decibels. And about the low frequency, we add a 12 inches woofers with 3 inches voice coil, and we give you 3 inches compression drivers. About this one, we also use the plywood, but different precise on the surface of it. This one we use the polyurea painting, and it's very heavy. Even it looks smaller than M3, but actually it's 20 kilograms. But this one is 16 kilograms. And also you can see the back of it here. You can see this one is looks like zeros, but it's a little different. You can see we use the same input and output way here, RCA input and the speak out here and XLR, and also we use the AC input here. And you can see we have 4 models here. So this panel is very simple. It's very easy to use. And I want to introduce this one. You can see the bracket here. The bracket will make the 20 coaxial active monitor more sturdy. It can move easily, just like this. When you put it here, you can lay down the bracket here. Then it's very stable, can't move easily. And now let me make a small compare of these two. I make a simple compare between these two already, but now let me introduce more about it. You can see the biggest, obviously their surface is very different because this one is a grill on the side, but this one is the foam layer on the side. But actually, if you brush it, you will feel the gray on the bottom of it. Different design can give you different feeling, listening experience. Like this one, it can make the vocal more softly. So when you singing on the stage, you can, when you singing in the stage, standing on the front of the X12A, you can hear your sound more softly. So you can adjust your singing tricky. And about the wood here, both of them we use the plywood, but about the surface process is a little different because this one we use the sand painting and this one we use the polyurethane. Polyurethane is good process. It's very powerful because the polyurethane can anti-scratching and can give you proof water function. So when you move it, you will not worry about it, or in case it scratching, leaving the edge on the surface, but actually it won't. You don't need to worry about this one because the polyurethane is very powerful and sturdy material. When we put the material on the surface of it, so it's a very good material. And you can see more differently about the drag places here. You can see the drag places as M3 is here, but the X12A, the drag places are here, and it's more easily to drag. And this one, you can see it's very small, but not very heavy. It can be moved easily. So if you like it, you can take a screenshot. If you want more information about the frequencies range and about the materials of the woofers and the compression drivers, you can send it to our staffs and we can tell you more information about it. And this is M3, and this is M2. So this is all about the coaxial active monitor here. Today we introduce you 4 coaxial active monitor, the 10 inches, 12 inches, and the 15 inches. The 3 is the same serials, and this one is different serials. So now let me introduce, or I can give you a prevision about our line array system here. You can see we put 4 line array system here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some of them just separated 2 parts like this. And some of is the complete one, like this one. Today I will introduce to you the simple component of the line array system here. Like when you see the line array, it means you won't only see the small parts here, but also can see a very big part here, just like this. This one we call it is the low frequency units, and the small parts like this, they looks very similar. We call this middle and high units here. When you see it, it means every small part have 2 drivers. The mid-range driver and the hi-fi drivers, they will combine together in the small part here. Then you will connect many small parts into a line. So this is why it calls line array system, because in this you can, it's not only because the shape of it, but also because the sound quality of it. Normally we use the line array in very big places, just like the CM, and some just like the stage. So when you put it, to make it shape just like a curve or just like a line, it can give your audio wide sound stage. So whatever you stand closely to the stage or you stand far away from the stage, whatever you stand, you just sit closely to the screen in the film, or just sit away from the screen in the film. All of the sound, both of you listens the same sound volume. So it can give the whole space or whole room a wide sound stage. All of you will get a same volume, all of you will have a good listening experience. And about this one, you can see we use the plastic material here. It's very cost effectively. But also we have 2, 3. There are 3. We use the plywood. And you can see all of them, we use the small fixed device here. I'm sure you will very like it, so you can take a screenshot. And this one, let me introduce you simply. You can see this one, the side of the small part is the hi-fi driver here, and below here is low-fi units here. And about the fixed level here, I will introduce to you in our next video. And about these 2, you can see more details here. So it's very special. And so this is all of our line array here, but we only put a small part here in our sample room. We have other line array in our other places. And in next video, I really want to introduce to you our line array system and our column speakers there. So today, I introduced to you the
coaxial active monitor here, the 4, and simply introduce to you our line array system. And next video, I will introduce those 2 parts for you. So if you like the content of our video today, you can subscribe us, and if you want more information like the latest products, you can follow us for more information. And if you have any question about our applied products like the monitor, line array and the column system, you can comment down below. And see you next time. Bye.